Hello, this is Wreckage of the Old Boats, and we're here to do a thing, because fuck whatever episode number we're on.
Did we actually start recording?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Wouldn't want that all to go to waste.
No, we did not start recording. I just tricked you. Ha ha ha. No, we've been doing this for 30 seconds.
Well, now I have a cry in my heart, where I place my heart cries. Okay,
Welcome to Wreckage of the Old Boats, episode the last one with Criella in it, for now.
Supposedly.
Provided Aaron's
stand.
still alive by the end of this.
Aaron didn't go with you guys!
Oh,
That
that's
doesn't
right.
mean that the cat ship won't be attacked. For whatever reason.
Who knows? It really depends on your actions thus far. Well, not thus far, but thusly? Wait, what's the thus that's in the future?
Henceforth.
I think it's herein.
Thus
Herein.
in the future.
Thus forth. Anyway,
Are you hearing this?
So you guys have decided to go defend a village from orc peoples, yes?
Yes,
Yes.
assumedly we are traveling on mule horseback.
In
Or
fact,
More back.
I have a thing. So, yeah, I have a horse. And if I didn't have a horse before, I most certainly have a horse now. On account of the fact that I have a thing for this. 1 second. There we
You
go.
have a thing for this, do you?
I have a thing. Boom. Boom.
Ah,
Find
yes.
steed.
You find a steed. This particular thing there is no duration. You just have a steed for an undetermined amount of time until the horse dies.
Yes.
But it takes 10 minutes to cast it.
And
All
we
right.
are going with all due haste. Well, admittedly, Jacob just kind of stops for a second. He's like, wait, we're all going along and are all supporting this initiative anyway, right?
Yes.
So, why don't
Okay.
we take the ship?
A horse, a pony, a
No.
camel.
We don't want to put the ship in harm's way.
Arm in ship's way. So what form is this steed taking? A warhorse, a pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff?
I am going to go ahead and
I will be
summon
right back. I'm gonna do some stuff. You guys discuss while I'm gone, it's fine.
War horse.
Warhorse.
Although, in the future, I would like
Wow.
to negotiate. I would like to negotiate whether or not I might have a griffin in the future, but, you know, that's fine.
Oh.
Perhaps cast at higher spell levels.
Well,
Slots, I mean.
Here is a fun little fact. You don't really need to cast your horse thing unless you really want to at this moment in time, because we have something
What do we got?
that we actually have 3 of.
What do we got?
We got our fast and steady steeds of our own. We
I'm
got
not gonna
Tiptoe.
joust on a
Got
mule.
some mules.
We got Tiptoe, Athos, and Donkey.
Do you really want me to take this mule into battle?
I'm going
You're
to.
also You're also bringing with you some of your allies. Let me just switch over here. Figure
We're
out which
bringing
which
all of
people
our
you bring.
allies. Except the princess.
Those the princesses. Okay. So
Cutting in and out for some reason.
I am a little bit laggy. Did you hear my voice speakery?
Yes, I did.
I can.
So here's the twist I'm going to put into this. So you're heading off to go defend the village, but you find out that it's not a the.
Well, we got.
It's
we
a
should wait.
plural.
We're on.
Sure.
We're on discussy time, waiting for Niv. Remember?
Oh yeah. So,
Alright.
well, it's plural villages, which is important. That's important to know.
It is important to know.
So,
Well, damn.
First,
Well, now this is leaked into the discussion time, but that's fine.
Yeah, so the first thing we gotta do,
Take the mules.
we gotta figure out which villages the orcs are attacking first. Maybe?
Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
We're just charging.
No, 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 no,
Hey,
no.
here's the way it goes. Wherever we hear the screams the loudest, that's the direction we go in.
God damn. Shouldn't this be in?
But what if they're all screaming?
Well, then that's the direction you go in.
Split the party, of course.
Sure. 2 each? We got 6.
Yeah, there we go.
This
You'll live.
is a terrible
Maybe.
plan. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Look.
I think we're just... I don't even know what's going on right now, really.
I'm waiting
Okay,
on
so
Niv
here's-
installing. That's what's going on.
I'm back.
Okay, so 3 villages.
So we're taking the ship.
Oh, no. I
That's
don't
what
know.
I'm recommending. I'm recommending we actually get on the ship, and we use that to move between the 3 villages and figure out which one's being attacked first.
But we just left the ship.
Well, I know, but if we're all going anyway...
And waste more time going back to the ship?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, then we can use it to evacuate people who can't fight.
What was the point of our epic walking sequence?
Jacob's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought I was going alone. And with Criella. Sorry, Criella.
Briella just shakes her head and is like, while they're arguing, is there any check I can make to have an idea of which would be best for the orcs to strike? Like, strategically, that they would have the best, the quote-unquote easiest time attacking?
Okay, roll me history.
Alright.
Okay, so there's these 3 villages are named Shrew, Wrench, and Chisel. Shrews.
Shrews, wrench, and chisel.
Yes.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, get it. Shrews is a mixed population village. They produce a lot of corn, so they got this big field of corn. Wrench is a mainly dwarf village. They produce metal, so they have like a mine nearby. And Chisel is a Yanti village. They produce game meat. They're near the forest.
Alright.
Meat.
So, I mean,
So you said wrench was one of them?
Wrench is a dwarf village. They produce a lot of metal.
Dwarf.
I
Chisel
think
is a
dwarf-
Yanti village.
Hmm?
And Chisel is a Yanzi village.
Yanti, yes.
Yanti. Okay.
I'd think that a dwarf village would be the hardest to put to the torch and raid. On
at the
account
same
of the fact-
time, having a whole bunch of metal would be useful if you're trying to the island conquer.
True, but if I was an intelligent tactician, not saying for certain that's what we're dealing with, but if I was them, I would actually capture Shrews first, because then you have a constant supply of food that you can then use to siege the dwarves out.
But if I were an orc strategic person, I would probably go for the meat.
Actually, that's a fair point. Yeah. I have a better idea. Would I be able to roll, say, a survival check to determine, like, geographically, based upon where the orcs were camping, where they were going to strike next, based upon that? Based upon, like, terrain and such.
Based upon terrain, determine which direction they go in.
Yeah, what would be the easiest to hit? What would be much more difficult to hit from where they're going? Yeah.
Okay, sure. Roll me some survival.
Yeah. Boom. Hey.
Okay, so in order, Wrench would probably be the most difficult, given that dwarfs and a shit ton of stone houses, and the way the town is just shaped prevents raiding. Shizzle would be the second most hardest to raid, given it's a Yanti village and it's just covered in fucking snakes.
And hunters.
Yes, that too. So
yeah, and Shrews out there in the open, yeah.
Shrews has this large fucking cornfield, and
Would be easy to hide in.
yeah, and it's basically just a couple houses. There's no real defense around it.
What I would say, based upon all this information here, I would say let's go to Shrews first, on account of the fact that Wrench and the Yanti are more likely to be able to hold out if the orcs go after them first. The folks out of Shrews are in the most danger.
Well, I'm glad you know about all these 3 places. I have never been here before.
Oh, you have to do your research when you're looking into kingdoms, you know?
I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
doing
not sure
that.
If she's still joking about that.
I don't think so.
That's like I would ask to do an insight, but it's just like it's player on player, so it's like
I don't think so.
Well, either way, even if they don't go for this, our little corn village first, we can ask what they believe they might go after.
We can take the corn for ourselves.
Oh, and we can also evacuate anybody who needs to be evacuated.
To the corn! Hi-ho,
Side note,
tiptoe!
if we take the ship, wouldn't we be able to see them walking?
Yeah, exactly.
alright, you guys do that. Then, if you want, I went to the corn.
Let's... Oh no, he's gone off on his own.
Enough, it's corn.
I'll go after him on one of the other mules. You feel free to take the ship.
Right, I'll go tell Julibri what's going on. He goes back to the ship and explains to Julibri.
Creel is following Featham.
Goes right back to the ship and explains to Julibri, who was going with you at the time.
Oh, hi Julibri. I'm sorry, I forgot
job.
you were there.
Hi, yeah.
I think everyone forgot.
Okay,
I even forgot
didn't.
I was here.
Anyway, Julibri, yeah.
Shadowless is there and Robin is there too.
Yeah, so here's what we gotta do. So we just grab the ship. Do you have any idea how many people the ship can carry?
I probably can fit a soft 100 in here. Like, it's gonna be
Okay.
crowded as shit, though.
I mean, we won't have to be in the air for very long. These villages aren't too far away from each other, I'm assuming.
Alright.
So if we can evacuate all the non-combatants onto the ship, and we can grab as many combatants as we can and try and move them from village to village, that'd be ideal. Then we can take the non-combatants straight to Wrench.
Oh, there we go. That's a plan.
Yeah, that way we can keep them out of the line of fire, and the combatants can move to reinforce anything that we need to reinforce. We can move them straight to the next village and grab up all the people there, get the combatants out of that village, make our stand at Wrench.
Also, we have sending stones, so we can keep in contact with each other.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sending stones. They're wonderful.
They are wonderful.
Okay, so let's move over to that village then.
That's a lot of corn.
That is a lot of corn.
I
They
pick
need
up-
to produce a lot of corn.
By the way, are we fully healed?
Did you, at any point, rest?
No.
I think did we fight anything when we were with the orcs?
Not
No.
really.
So we would have had a chance to rest in the time that it took us to travel from our fight with little impy demony stuff to when we saw the orcs. So yes, you should be healed.
Yes.
Fair enough. Alright.
Hey, Gate.
Hello.
Wasn't there like a mule pug somewhere? that our gracious friend has created.
I think so, but I have not grabbed it in time.
I think she also has a warhorse, Pog. Somewhere.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Somewhere.
So I'll have to grab that at some point in the future for further thing. In the meantime, I'll just grab a random thing off of here. So, who's got a mule?
Oh, I thought it was in like one of the Fabled packs.
It is not.
Kriella and Fetham both grabbed a mule.
Okay.
Jacob is on a full-on warhorse, yep.
The mule's on me!
Oh, hold on, put them in the back.
There you go.
Jacob's like, okay, so, alright, who's gonna go ahead and deliver the not-so-great news?
Controlled by...
Because I think I can, keep people calm, but if you guys feel like you could, help...
Try to keep people calm?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god, there's a...
We're all gonna die!
Anyway, I'm gonna park my mule around there and just sort of walk into town.
So, Jacob walks into town, gallops into town on his horse.
Okay, hold on. Let me do the things that allow you to have control over this creature.
Horse
Okay.
friend.
Horse friend.
And maybe not park the mule, have it walk alongside me instead.
Parking a mule.
Yes, park the mule like a car. Just set it down somewhere.
Jacob proceeds to gallop into town, and he immediately asks, "Hello, does anyone know where the leader of this village is?
Oh, there's the
elder."
knot walker.
Sorry, what?
Does anyone know where the village elder is, or the leadership? So, who's in charge?
Hold on. You see, this person over here?
Uh-oh.
Put both of his hands to his mouth, like he's about to shout. I should have came up with a name for this dude.
You know, he looks strangely like...
Strangely, like what?
a certain elf.
Which certain elf?
What one?
The boy... Evidently,
Does?
his hair is supposed to be a little bit lighter.
I
Never
think your
mind.
boy has lighter skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll
Oh, no!
Your boys look nothing like this.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing some things. Anyway, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Let's talk about how it... Oh.
Where the shit was I? Where am I even? My whole...
You were saying...
My whole...
Paladin
My whole-
is elfist.
My whole
I'm
curriculum
sorry.
has
All
been
elves-
disrupted.
All elves look the same to our paladin.
No! God damn
Fucking
it!
racists.
My concern only grows.
It gets worse the
so-
more you think about it, so stop thinking about it. Go ahead, Gage.
He shouts loudly, like, "Hey, Brian!" And then the guy, a dude in the distance, like, "What? This dude wants to see you. Why?" Oh, he's asking why. Why does he want to? Why do you want to see him?
He's like, don't want to raise a panic, so can he just come over here?
He doesn't want to raise a panic.
They'll get you.
What would raise a panic? I don't know.
While this is happening, can I talk to this lady?
Ah.
Just
Hello there. Sorry. Hello there.
let-
Hello.
She's
May I ask you a question?
Sure. You already did it, but go ahead.
While I was on the way over, I saw a cluster of orcs traveling vaguely towards the villages in this area. Do you happen to know anything about them?
Do you mean like Chisel? Do you mean like Chisel and Wrench?
Something like that. She describes Sally's gang of orcs.
Oh, yeah, they've been a problem in this area. They're here?
They were heading in this direction.
Oh,
I'm not sure
God.
this direction, but...
Oh, no!
Jacob's like, this is what I was trying to avoid. This is what I was trying to avoid.
I need to pick up my shit and go.
Wait, god damn it. Okay.
She's not wrong.
I mean, she's not wrong, but god damn it.
Okay.
All right.
Why,
Jacob's like,
why do you believe they're coming to this city specifically?
Well, like, they might not, but there's always, like, a 33% chance.
Wow, that's some good math.
good odds. Good math.
That's an amount of math, I think.
33.5.
Or something like that?
I don't know. Were there decimals in medieval times?
Well, you see, the best part about this is I determine whether or not certain math things exist in this universe.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, mostly I'm trying to figure out from this NPC, like, the odds of this village being attacked, like, aside from, like, if this one is more likely because not as defended. Can I does a persuade a do check to try and garner that informations?
Yeah, because otherwise she might just be too freaked out to really answer very well. So this is-
Alrighty.
yeah, calm her the fuck down check.
Persuade a do?
Yes.
Wow. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I'm just leave. Let's see how badly that goes.
She just rushes into the building over here, opens the door and just slams it behind her.
Pinches
Really
the
just
bridge of
finds
his
this
nose.
hilarious.
Yes.
Yes.
What, Tim?
Nah, I was just like, Jacob pinches the bridge of his nose, having seen this across the way.
Oh, okay, good. I've got something that I want to do real quick.
Yes,
no.
it's your turn now. What is it, Fathom?
Oh my god, look at all this corn! I'm gonna take some.
Okay. Okay.
Needless
Why
to say,
though?
You've caught some of their their attention. They're just looking at you from the distance like fucking tourists, I swear. Like, should we stop him? Like, oh my god, don't worry about it. He'll get full eventually.
I'm putting it in the bag of holding.
Oh no.
Okay. Are you
Alright.
putting the entire stalks of corn in the bag of holding?
Oh my god.
Hey, they'll
It's a
be
good thing we
fresh.
started early, ladies and gentlemen, because this is gonna be all night.
Okay.
Instead of putting corn into a bag. Anyway.
Alright, I got some nice
Let's
corn.
let the face of our operation do the talking, shall we? Oh wait, we left the bard in the airship.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Jacob,
My brother was
Jacob's-
concerned about me. He walked in and...
Okay, so Jacob walks up to this guy. He's like, "No, you really don't want to shout this from across the village. You gotta come. He's really gotta come
So-
over here, please."
Okay. He doesn't want to shout it from across the village! You just hear this loud...
So, have the orcs appeared yet?
God damn it! Don't say.
Okay, so what do you mean?
No.
Well, he can explain it. I point at Jacob.
Jacob face palms. Oh!
So yeah, there's at least 2 half-orcs by the well. So I think they're referring to them.
Oh no, we're not referring to you, sirs. You're very nice people. I'm sorry.
No, referring
You
to
don't-
people that are bigger than you.
So you don't know that, you just met me.
I do.
I have a good judge of character. No, he doesn't.
Christ.
Jacob has the worst judge of character. Anyway,
He
but
trusts Priella.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Jacob hops off of his horse and states, "So you're the elder of this village?"
I mean, I'm not that old, but everyone's like, yo, hey, what we do with this? And I say to myself, okay, I'm going to tell them what to do with this, and we do with that.
So Jacob goes, well, like, my name is Jacob Zenlo. I'm here with a group here. We're a group of adventurers. Don't worry, we're not those kinds of adventurers.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm going to go get some more corn.
We're here. He just kind of he's like, can we please go into some place where we won't be overheard, sir?
Okay.
Because please don't misunderstand. I'm not trying to plot anything with you, but there is something very. He leans in a little. He leans in a little bit, lowers his voice, and says, the Day Village is in danger, sir. I don't want to cause a panic."
What is with this guy on my screen?
What guy?
The guy who just Shift Z'd onto my screen.
That's the dude. Look at him. Look at this dude.
He looks high as hell.
Okay.
I love him. He's my favorite.
Drunk. One of the two.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he goes over to the building and opens up the door.
Jacob nods, follows him in. He heads in and kind of like looks around. He's like, "Oh, this is nice."
And then he closes the door.
Wait, hang on.
And then he opens it again. He's like, "Oh, just kidding."
Okay. Anyway, he's like, "Okay, we're good. Okay, sir."
Hey, Shadowless, you want to get on this?
He's like, "Sir, there is a group, a very large raiding party of orcs that are going to be descending upon one of 3 villages in this region. Eventually, they'll hit all 3. But we're going around trying to warn everybody, evacuate anybody who can't fight, and rally anybody who can."
Oh. Oh dear.
Yes. As you can imagine, it is very. As you can imagine, sir, the speed and this is a delicate thing. We can't afford any panic, sir.
All right. So, it's not a very defensible location we're having right here.
No, sir. But I have good news. We do have an airship. We can use that to evacuate anybody who is incapable of fighting.
Okay. Well, all right then. Thanks.
Though I would ask, is there, to your knowledge, are there any combatants in this village? People I can speak to?
I think we got a couple of people who can really swing a sword, and even a couple of people who own some swords.
Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and address the people as soon as possible, like with you, sir. That way we don't, I'd like to, because, they obviously trust you. You're the mayor, you're the elder here, so they know you, and I'd like to address them with you, if that's okay.
Okay.
That'd be appreciated. Thank you, sir.
All right. So he opens the door and exits, and then he runs. No, I'm kidding.
It's like I'm just picturing this guy is gonna go like, "We're all gonna die." That's when, like, this guy is gonna be the foil for the entire thing,
Criella, what are you doing? We're moving around this whole thing.
Niv?
Niv, are you still here?
I don't think Niv's here.
Okay. Fathom, Fathom, are you still stealing corn?
So a criminal and a pirate are stealing corn, supposedly.
Yes, they apparently fucking are. Okay.
We're pillaging corn.
God damn it.
Hey,
Well,
Pierre could make some mean corn on the cob.
Corn product.
Yes, with the Flavor Town recipes, who knows? We could get corn chips.
Fierre's just like, "Whoa, dude, I don't work with dirty corn."
Well, that's why you.
That's why you clean it, Pierre.
No. Well, man, We're going to the dark side of Flavor Town,
There-
man.
I'm doing this twofold here. I'm stealing corn, playing to Fathom's character, but the other reason why I'm doing this is one of the good hidey spots. I'm removing the hidey spots.
Oh.
Oh. Corn by corn.
Corn by corn.
This is going to take you a fucking while, though, because you're basically harvesting the corn.
Yep.
You ever harvested corn before? Takes a while.
Have you ever harvested corn with a sword before? With a crowbar before?
You still have to pick it up off the ground.
Oh, that's why I hold the bag of holding in there and let it drop in the bag.
Okay, so imagine, like, the reason Shadowless is there is to hold the bag.
Yes.
Okay.
So all that armor is getting covered in corn.
Corn chowder.
I have plenty of experience with plants. I've planted over 100 trees.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, you have.
I can't believe this is what we're doing.
Okay, so Mayor Brian, as I've named him just 5 minutes ago, does make an address to the town to remain calm. We're going to be evacuating because orcs. Anyone? Oh, no, not you two.
Okay, good.
Orc Warband is coming by soon. Anyone who can fight, maybe see how much we can whittle them down before they inevitably move to the next village.
Jacob actually calls upon them and states, "Actually, if I may, sir."
Sure, why not? Let's see if you can balance up on here with me.
He's like, "Okay." Yeah, he's like, gets up on the well, and calls to everyone and states, "I know that this is a scary time, and I know that it is never it is rather terrifying to know that a malicious horde is coming down upon your families and your homes." And it's at this point that this is the most likely point that he's going to botch the speech, so I'm going to go ahead and roll a persuasion check if that's okay.
Can I roll a perception to see if I hear this?
Sure.
So shall I go ahead and do the persuasion then?
Well, let's get Fathom's perception out of the way. This should be fun.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, you can hear this clearly. The well is making echoes of the voice.
You're being an idiot! One more.
Coming from the dude who's just stealing the livelihood of an entire village. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
Anyway,
we're saving their livelihood.
not
Okay.
terrible. Not the best, but not terrible.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Alright, persuasion. Alright, so what are you saying, Tim?
Jacob is basically calling upon anybody and everybody who has the ability or the will to fight and saying, we will do our best to protect you, but it would be, but if we have you by our sides, then but if we have you by our sides, if you're willing to fight with us, then we will be, then we will make absolutely certain that your homes and your families remain intact. We can drive these orcs back and show them that this region will never be messed with again. And yeah, there we go.
So we're gonna fight them here?
Well, not here, but we're gonna save the entire region, not just here. We're gonna save everybody.
So we're gonna save everybody, not just
If
the
we can.
region?
I'd
we're
imagine
gonna-
they come out with the fucking thing just to hear the address.
It's like
Imagine the fucking thing.
he's like, now, young and old, men and women, all races, will you fight with me?
Alright, so, a couple of them do come up. This dude, this fella's like, oh, they're... Where is it? Oh,
So Brian and the
This-
two half-orcs?
Oh my god.
Oh, no. Wait, who's the one stepping up?
so right over here.
Oh.
So about these 5 people step up.
What? Oh, boy. You
Jacob hops down off of the
purposefully
well.
chose the people that were probably the smallest in the village.
Yes,
On
I fucking did.
purpose.
Jacob just kind of walks right up to these folks, and he starts shaking their hands and
Okay.
greeting each and every single one of them. He's like, "Thank you very much. Thank you very much."
He's cool.
Like-
This dude.
Oh, no.
Little fish man.
Uh,
Is that a quaggan?
that's all you hear from them is just. No, wait. This dude. And this dude.
Hey!
Turns to the half orc, also shakes his hand and says, "Thank you very much. Thank you." All right, and everybody else who is not able to fight, I'd recommend going ahead and getting on the ship as soon as you possibly can. It's the one with the big cat face.
Hey,
Don't
Sonic
ask me
coming
why.
in. What the fuck? It
Don't ask me
flies.
why. Yeah, it flies, yes. Which means you'll be doubly safe in the air, yes.
Okay, so
Any non-combatants will be taking over to Wrench and you'll be safe there.
okay. Is Nib still gone?
Very possibly. Hey, Niv, you still gone? I don't think that's a yes.
Oh,
Hello?
hi,
Hello.
Nim. You okay?
Debate.
Oh.
Oh yeah, just went around and I started recruiting people, but yeah.
Oh, there's a lady in this house.
Good chest.
This one, at the front, where the corn's near.
Yep. She is definitely in there.
Oh, she's not leaving. Okay, got it. Nope. Can't remove me from my chair.
Something like that.
We lift the chair.
So, I noticed this speeder. A speeder is right there.
A what?
Spider.
Yes, there is a spider there.
It's just going.
Something like that. It's a tiny spider over there.
Just randomly a spider.
Just randomly a spider. Okay, so I'm going to copy all of these guys and put in them on the apparent boat, because it just practically fills the ship. Okay, so you've gathered roughly that amount of people to do a fight, and you've evacuated the other amount.
Yep.
So we got
Jacob
15.
goes over to Brian and says thank you as well. Shakes his hand. Hoping he's like, "Don't worry. Your people will be safe with us. I promise."
Shit, I hope.
He's like, "We'll get like I said, we'll get you all over to Wrench." He turns over to Criella and Fathom and says, "Okay, combatants. I'm sorry, I need to get your names. I'm sorry, friends. Okay, he gets their names, by the by.
It's names he does. Okay. Let's see. Call this one Grok. The top.
Grok the top. Okay.
No,
Rock
sure.
the Kashba.
Can't
Dwayne
stop the Grok. Dwayne the Grok Johnson.
and
Wait, no.
Olek.
It's a quaggan, Niv.
I don't know how to spell whatever the hell he said, so just
Quack.
Wah.
ugh.
Walk? W-A-K?
Ugh.
All right, so we got Grok. We got Dwayne. We got Ugh.
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 Okay. Ugh. Okay. I got it.
You got Tindar.
Tindar.
I'm gonna call this dude Shane.
Shane. Okay,
Yes.
so we got Grok, Dwayne, Tindar, and Shane.
Yes.
Okay. So this is already shaping up to be the next Navy SEALs. Okay.
Yes.
Alright. So, it's at this point, Criella, Feathem, anything else you all want to do?
Hey, Shadless, you want to continue trying to do this? Or we want to go back to the village?
Apparently we're moving out?
Oh, I didn't even know we lived here.
So then I will slap you.
Why?
Just look inside yourself and you'll know. You'll know why.
That's kind of disgusting.
I'm already done. Goodbye. Why was I helping you?
I don't know. Because we got food.
Okay.
So we're moving out, right? Alright.
Alright, so, Criella, what are you doing?
Leaning on this wall and watching this stupidity unfold.
Wonderful. Okay.
Also
so-
wondering if how long it's going to take the orcs to get here, if they're coming this way.
Let's wait a day and find out.
Oh, no, I doubt that's the best course of action, because we got here in, like, how long on Muleback?
It took you like 2 hours to get over here. The catfish boat came like really quickly over.
I mean, obviously, but, like, if it took us 2 hours riding on mules, then how long would it take on foot?
3. Maybe.
Yep, so...
Probably
needless to
4.
say-
I'm gonna ask around for, like, a telescope or something, or some sort of device to see long distances. Do telescopes exist?
The spyglasses do.
Okay, I'm gonna ask around for a spyglass.
Well, because someone seems to have evacuated the majority of the fucking village, this is going to be very difficult. Roll me investigate at disadvantage.
Oh boy. Thanks, you guys.
Hey!
Hey, not my fault.
Hey, I'm saving people's lives.
Unfortunately not. Anyone
Okay.
who could have known isn't there anymore.
They're on the ship, though. So yeah, that basically, given the, I'm given the, basically telling Julibri, take these folks directly to Wrench, unload them there, and then meet us over at what's the other place?
Chisel.
Chisel, yeah. That's gonna be my recommendation.
Well, I'm dumping the corn in with Fier.
I'm gonna just... Well, since I had no luck finding a spyglass, I'm gonna go just make sure that we haven't missed any people by accident.
Okay.
Such as the lady in the house and this small child.
Which small child?
The one over by this tree.
Oh my god, she's so tiny, I forgot she was there. God damn. She is very tiny.
Wait, what tree? Where?
It's Where's Waldo of Roll20 right now. Alright,
I'm just
Go
gonna
ahead.
point from Criella's position to where this child is. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, she blends
Alright.
in with the background.
Just sort of checking around. Do I have to roll investigation for this, or can I just go to the places I see these idiots on the map?
for the sake of my own sanity, yes, you can just go to the places.
Okay. Knock knock.
Hello? Oh, hello.
Ma'am, you're aware the village is being evacuated, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Then... Do I need to ask the according question, or are you going to follow my line of logic?
I'm staying here. I'll be fine.
You're staying here.
Because I'll be fine.
Why are you so certain of this fact?
It's secret.
Oh lord.
But don't tell anybody. It's secret.
Oh, surely we can have a little secret between friends.
Mm-hmm.
Why will it be fine?
Roll me persuasion.
Alright, let's watch as I roll a fucking 1 again.
Perhaps. Maybe a 20.
Okay, that wasn't a 1.
How to word this? Us in this village have some tricks up our sleeves. Well, don't know why everyone left, but we certainly do.
Perhaps they believe they can employ those tricks better at other locations?
Oh, that wouldn't be safe at all.
Oh, so it's something specifically about this village.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sorry, my brain is not functioning right. Am I missing a part of the conversation here, or?
Nope.
She's
Being vague.
implying that. Sorry, what?
She's being vague.
She's being vague as shit, but like the way she's implying it is like the village has something that they usually use, but would be dangerous to use elsewhere. But she's also confused about the fact that they're still leaving.
Okay, so I'm gonna then ask. And this little method of keeping yourself safe, you're sure it will work on who these people who we're worried about is coming?
Oh, I think it'd send them running, probably.
My, it must be quite the little secret of yours. But
Don't
the rest
tell
of the
anyone.
village doesn't seem to think that.
Oh, they must not remember. Oh, that's fine. I do.
Wow, I cannot formulate words right now. Well then, if I find anyone else who hasn't evacuated around the village, do you mind if I bring them here?
Oh, of course.
Alright, so... Well... Keeping in this lady's good faith, I'm gonna go and wander around the village.
All right.
Oh hey, there's a spider here.
There's a tiny spider there.
I gently pat it and then continue on my way.
It screeches lightly.
And then, oh hey, there's a little girl.
Yes.
Hello. Are you out here hiding from something?
Well, I was, and you found me.
Are you hiding from me?
No.
Well, what were you hiding from then?
Everyone.
Is everyone scary?
Everyone is scary.
Well, there are potentially some scarier people who are on their way here. Would you mind if I showed you somewhere that's a little safer to be?
Where?
I'm gonna go and take this child to go and hang out with the lady who knows the secret. Obviously, this is the best course of action.
It's just the best description of it. And so you like picking her up and bringing her over?
Gently carrying her.
Okay, so she starts flailing violently as you get closer to the village.
Oh. I know this is probably not the best time to use it.
Oh?
Criella, but for the sake of it, I have a little something I gained from the potion roulette.
Oh, what is it?
Dust of Disappearance.
Okay.
What?
I'm going to use it to turn the two of us invisible while I quietly carry her over to the lady's house.
What does the dust of disappearance do again? I mean, aside from the obvious.
Found in a small packet, this powder resembles very fine sand. There's enough of it for one use. When you use an action to throw the dust into the air, you and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes. The duration is the same for all subjects, and the dust is consumed when its magic takes effect. If a creature affected by the dust attacks or casts a spell, the invisibility ends for that creature.
Okay, so you're now invisibly carrying this tiny child over to the house.
Mm-hmm. Kind of comforting her in the fact that since we're invisible, nothing will hurt us, you know?
Okay.
I mean, obviously this is totally the best solution, and not some sort of indication that Niv can't think right now.
That's fine. This is a fun shenanigan. Alright, so you carry her over and put her in the house, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Just plop.
Okay, I'm gonna continue searching the village, keeping my eye out for whatever this child was afraid of.
Okay.
It's probably
Roll?
the secret.
The secret, yes. Roll me
Yeah.
perception.
Reception, wow. I miss Arin. That's probably one of the reasons I'm going back to playing her.
Because of all of the skills she knows, and also the jack of all trades.
I mean, that and Criella's stats are kind of shit.
Oh, fair enough. Nothing's out of the ordinary. This is just a village. It's entirely possible that the lady inside that house was just nuts.
I mean, possibly, but...
Could have done an insight.
I mean, yeah.
I
Yeah.
probably could
Okay.
have. But, you know, fucking...
Or whatever.
Honestly, I don't care right now.
That's
Fair
fine.
enough. Speaking of which, there's not speaking of which, that specific topic. You hear as an arrow comes flying out from the cornfield and lands on one of the houses.
Glad I got some of that corn.
Well, time to
I'm
get
going
going.
to look and see if that was a flaming arrow.
Yes, it was. I'm currently looking for one of them flaming things.
Okay.
There we go.
Right, well,
Oh.
I'm going to do a thing
Mm-hmm.
that I can do as a tiefling.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
So, like, did I see where in the cornfield that came from specifically?
In a
roll me.
house.
Okay, roll me another perception.
Yay, I can't wait to fail. That is the wrong button. Perception? Nope, I have no fucking idea.
No clue. You just know it came from the cornfield.
Anyway, let me just check this stupid thing. Okay, so about... That is a long way. I'm gonna, like, go to there, which is gonna make sense in a few seconds. From this exact spot,
Mm-hmm.
like right there,
Mm-hmm.
that's 60 feet. Okay. I'm going to cast a tiefling spell called Darkness.
Oh shit! Okay, so
Jacob, meanwhile, calls to Julibri and the rest of the team and says, "Guys, get mounted up!"
let me just figure out how that's going to work. So
Why can't we just get ready?
Trying to. Here we go. There we go. Ah.
I can pretty well guarantee that whatever we're. I can pretty well guarantee that this fight. This is not where we want to have our fight.
Well, I don't think we got a choice.
15-foot radius sphere, so about
Like this?
like so
30
much.
30 diameter.
Yeah,
Okay, like this?
something like that.
Okay, good.
It's not much, all things considered, but if there's anyone in that vicinity, they're gonna have a bad time.
Okay, let me just adjust for that specific amount. Okay, there we go. All right, so you actually hear a loud gasp when you do that. Ah, and initiative. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wasn't anything there on our end. Wah, wah.
Yeah, but still.
I know. Wah, 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 wah. Alright, time to grab.
Do we need a roll for everyone else?
Yeah.
Yes,
Unless
if
we
it-
want to do it on our turns.
Speaking of, who's controlling who?
I will take Robin.
Alright.
I'll take Shadowless, just for the sheer hilarity of having both hook, line, and sinker.
I guess I got Jillababray.
Okay. Interesting.
I thought I rolled shittily for the NPC.
I'm currently rolling for
Bad guys.
certain dim peoples. Should have gotten the sheets out earlier.
Ah, well.
By the way, just so you know,
Mm-hmm.
57.
All right. So that's a perfect dramatic point to stop off at then.
Yeah.
Right.
See ya!
Next time on Wreckage of the Old Boats, we fight some dicks.
Yeah.
Oh dear.